to my Nerd Knit Corner. My name is Anne and I come to you from the south of Norway. Welcome to episode 65 of my podcast. I'm so happy that you are here. Welcome if you've been here before, and welcome if you are here for the first time. I hope you are ready with your knitting or crocheting, something good to drink, and are ready to have a nice little time together with me. I am very excited to talk about what I've been knitting on and what FOs I have today. So before we start, I will just say that I have information about everything I talk about in the description box below this episode, and I have timestamps on this episode, so feel free to skip the parts you don't want to listen to, or skip back if there's something that you want to hear again. I am wearing the Tulip loop vest today. It's by Other Loops and it's a finished project since the last episode. This really flew off the needles. It was so much fun to knit. I knitted this in yarn that I frogged from another sweater, a sweater I knit for my husband a few years ago. The sweater had grown out of proportions. It was really big for him, so I decided to rip it or frog it and repurpose the yarn, and the plan was to knit him a new sweater with that yarn. Together I bought some kid silk as well to hold together with it, in the hopes that it won't grow as much. But then I saw the Tulip loop vest on several podcasts, and I just wanted to cast it on immediately. And since I had this yarn in my stash, I just decided to knit the vest for me. My husband will get the sweater, but in another yarn. The yarn is from A Knit Story. It was a Norwegian yarn supplier, but it is no longer in business. But the yarn is Feel Good Chubby. It's 100% wool yarn, and I have in a dark brown color. I don't know the color number, but it's no longer available anyway. And I knit together with Drops Kid Silk in number 15 dark brown. I knitted the size 1 on needles 4.5 millimeters, US 7. And as I said, it was a fun project. It flew off the needles. I so enjoyed this project. If you have been here with me for the last few episodes, you know I knitted the Salty Days sweater by Kuto Akika, which had the same effect. It was so fun to knit, and this was the same. I just enjoy cables at the moment. I think they are so much fun to knit, and yeah. So you start with the back piece on this vest, and then you knit the shoulders, and then you shape the V, and then you connect in the front. You knit back and forth for a while before you connect with the back piece and knit it down, and then there's a split in the side. So you can see it's longer in the back than in the front, and I really like the split. I think it yeah, and how the vest is just lying over the shoulders like this. I really enjoy. I think I like that more than the vest that stops here, if that makes any sense. It weighs 309 grams, and that means that I have enough yarn in the same color to knit another vest. I don't know if I need another vest in dark brown. I have been thinking on the Weekend Slipover, which has a similar look to it. It's by Petite Knits. And I think it's both V-neck and a regular color. But I don't know if I need another dark brown vest. But I don't know what else to use that yarn for now that I don't have a sweater quantity of it anymore. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I am very pleased with this slipover or vest. And yeah, I highly recommend. I really enjoy Other Loops pattern. It's very easy to understand, and I had a little bit of struggles in the beginning, but that's just because I think I overcomplicated the pattern when I read it in my mind. And yeah, so when I just started to knit, it was not a problem at all. Everything made sense. Yeah, I have another top done, and it's the Tonight top by Lily Kate France, another designer that I really enjoy her pattern writing. It's very easy to understand and very clear, and I have knitted 3. Now I have 3 Tonight tops. This is my 3rd. Sorry for the crinkles. It has been folded. I have knitted this in Drops Flora in the color beige, number 7. It was some leftovers that I had from my Zigzag Zen blanket by Annie Juti Knits. I use it as a sort of base color for the blanket, and I had some balls of the yarn left. So I only used, or it weighs 144 grams, so I used under 3 balls of Drops Flora. So you don't use a lot of yarn. And I knitted the size 2 on needles 3 and 3.25 millimeters, US 2.5 and 3. Yeah, and I really enjoy this pattern so much. This is my 3rd, so I guess that's a testament that I really love it. It's such a great, like, a basic piece to have in my wardrobe. I feel like this is great to have under a cardigan or a jacket in the spring or fall. It's a little bit too warm to use in the summer, I think, but we have some very cold evenings in the summer as well, so, and sometimes a lot of cold wind, so it can be, I think I can use it yeah, in the evenings maybe. I have opted for a shorter color on this one. On my 2 other ones there's a taller color, but here I have just a short one, just 2x2 rib, and in the armholes you have a double knitted edge, which takes a lot of time to knit, but it's so worth it. I think it looks so neat, and just regular 2x2 rib in the bottom, and then you have this nice detail in the side. Let me see if I can show it. Yeah, so I'm very pleased with this one as well. I want to have this in all the colors just because it's such an easy piece to wear. Such a great basic top. So can really recommend that pattern as well. Lily Kate writes the clearest, greatest patterns, and always has a lot of sizes to choose from, and such a detail for to tailor the piece for you. So with bust darts as an option, and yeah, shaping, and yeah, it's wonderful. And then, of course, I've been knitting on socks because this is the year of socks for me. I have knitted the lovely Anna socks by Laura Penrose. Here they are, all done. I think they look great. I'm so happy with my color choices. I've knitted this in Filcolana Avetta. It's white and the brown is Filcolana Avetta. The white is number 100. Then the brown is light truffle, number 354. The orange yarn is a hand-dyed sock yarn from a Norwegian dyer called Garnbutikken Fortuna. And it's just called from the laboratory. It just means that it's a one-of-a-kind colorway. And yeah, I love the retro look on this sock pattern, or sock with the colors. But this is also a pattern I could knit in so many different colors. I think you can do so many fun combinations. So I really want to knit this again. We'll see when, because I have a lot of patterns to knit through, but I do really love them. And I've had this pattern in my library ever since she gave out this pattern. It's been, is it 2 or 3 years ago? 3 years ago, maybe. I've had this pattern in my library, and finally I knit it, and I don't know why I waited. So stupid, because it was a lot of fun. Knitted on 2.25 millimeter needles, US 1, and it weighs 47 grams. Size small. She has 4 sizes in this pattern, so you have a little bit to choose between. And yeah, it's a peasant heel. My first time, I think, knitting a peasant heel, and it's just the same construction as the toe, I think, if I'm not remembering wrong. Yeah, so really happy with my lovely Hanna socks. This is my pair number 10 this year. Then I have another fun pair of socks on the wall behind me here. This is a test knit for Paula Milne, or Paula Milne. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. But she asked me to test knit this, and I was so happy to do so. I was so grateful to be able to do that. They are so cute. Look at these cute socks. These are called the strawberry shorty socks, and I have knitted the size medium on needles 2.25 millimeters and 2.75 millimeters, US 1 and 2. I've knitted in Drops Fable. That was the yarn I was able to find when I was out to try and find some yarn for this, and because I didn't have the colors for strawberry. So the red is number 106, and then the green is called Parrot Green, number 118. The yellow is mustard and is number 111. And these socks have this cute picot edging that you knit and then you sew it down. And it has an afterthought heel, which is knitted just the same as the toe, just on the others here. But here you knit in a strand of yarn that you knit over. So you can just put in your needles under and over the strand of yarn and then pull it out. Here you cut. So you put in the needles over and under a row, and then you cut in the middle. But the heel is the same. So it's the heel and the toe is just knitted exactly the same. I've never worn socks with that kind of heel. So I'm interested to test out how that fits on my foot. So we'll see. But very cute, just like a strawberry. Yeah, so happy with these socks. They were so much fun to knit and very easy pattern to understand, and I was so happy to be able to test knit. And I did actually, even though it's only small lice stitches, it's not a very complicated color work, but I still did knit it inside out to make sure that the floats didn't become too okay, now I can't remember the word. So typical. Tight, I think. So that there wasn't, yeah, that the floats wasn't too tight around the foot. And that worked out very nicely. So now I have a couple of cute strawberry socks, and they weigh 49 grams. The last FO I have today is some Christmas ornaments. I'm knitting something for a Christmas market that I'm hopefully attending or vending at. And I have knitted the Mitten ornament by Jared Flood. Just this very cute small mittens. I think I will put up a picture for you to show it to you, but here they are. I will put up a picture so it's easier for you to see. Just knitted in different kind of scraps. I will be knitting more of this, but these are finished. 5 of them. They are knitted on needle 3mm, US 2.5, and I only used about 3 or 4 grams of yarn for each mitten. Some of them are in Rauma finull, one of them is in Ravelry yarn, and this I don't know. So there are this cute garter edging on it, and then a little cable in the middle, a cute little thumb, and yeah, it's very easy, fast to knit, a fun little palette cleanser, if you will. And yeah, I did do tried some other things, just using the same numbers as in the pattern. Did a 1x1 ribbing, a different kind of cable, yeah. And then I also had one with some silver thread together with the yarn. That was very fiddly. I don't like that very thin silver thread I have. It's but it was fun to try. So now I have a few of those, and I will absolutely make more of them. Very nice to decorate your tree with, or maybe I can make some into like a key ring or keychain as well. My whips today are all new cast-ons. It's been Easter, so since I finished my vest and this top and some socks, I decided I could cast on whatever I wanted and just have some fun in the Easter week. And I still have the no frills cardigan on my needles. The clover sweater is still been knitting on from time to time, but yeah, I will show them to you when I'm done with them, hopefully soon. But I cast on a sweater project. It's a sweater by Hanna Lubben in her garden knitwear. I do love her patterns, and I've had this pattern for a little while in my library, and it's I will try to pronounce it, but I'm probably saying the name wrong. It's the Hiraeth sweater. It's a Welsh word, and it means nostalgia. I showed, if you've been there before, I showed you the yarn for this sweater for a few weeks ago. I was undecided on the color. The main color I had decided, it's this light gray. It's Drops Fiesta number 3. Then I had a green color, and I had a yarn with a lot of different colors, a very speckly yarn. And I asked you for help, and you were very, yeah, it was like almost 50-50 on who meant that I should take the green and who meant that I should take the speckled one. But I did take a black and white photo of the yarns side by side to see how the contrast was, and the contrast between the light gray and the speckled yarn was very low, so I decided to go for the green. So these are my colors, Drops Fiesta. The green is 13. And this is how far I have come. I am done with the color work on the yoke. And it also has this fun little border on the bottom. So now I'm just gonna knit the gray color for a while until I can split for the sleeves. I am knitting the size small, but there are 10 sizes to choose between, so there's a size for everyone. I am knitting on needles 4.5 millimeters, US 7. So again, this goes by pretty fast, which is great. And yeah, I don't know what else to say other than I am loving it. I have short rows in the back here, which is very neatly put into the color work. And I really like that, because then you don't get like a gray part in the top like you all sometimes do in the colorwork patterns. You get, but you have it in the colorwork, which is very, very nice. So I am excited to keep on knitting on this. Words. Yeah. So I'm having fun with this. Then suddenly I felt like casting on something else, as you do. After I was done with this, I have been watching a lot of podcasts in the Easter time, and I saw the twist loop top by Other Loops. Many people are knitting that as well, and I think it looks really nice. And I thought it could be another great top to have under a cardigan or jacket. And I bought some Filcolana Avetta for socks, but I had four balls or skeins, or what you call them, in marzipan. The marzipan color, and I thought that would be perfect for this top. So I decided that I can buy new yarn for socks if I need it, and I cast on the twist loop top. So it looks pretty funny right now, but I will show it to you anyway. Let me see. So you have this really nice cable in the front, and on the back it's just ribbing. The marzipan color is number 977. I'm knitting the size 2 on needles 2.25 and 2.75 millimeters, US 1 and 2. And it looks really small right now, but I know that it will grow when I wash it, so I'm not scared of that. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to knit. As I said, other loops write really clear and good patterns. Or at least this one and this one, because that's the only two I have been knitting from her. But yeah, having so much fun. You start with the front on this one, and then you knit. You have a provisional cast on the straps. So in the middle here somewhere, there is a provisional cast, or was a provisional cast on, and then you take up the provisional cast on and you knit the back. So there's a little bit of flat knitting, but it really doesn't matter, or I don't mind when it is like this and you have not only pearls, but you have pearls and knits and sometimes a little bit of cabling. And that is a lot more fun than just knitting like the no frills cardigan. That's just it's okay on the right side, but when you knit, but then on the pearl side it's not so much fun. But here it's a little bit of both pearls and knits on both the sides, so that's a lot of, or more enjoyable, I think. So having a lot of fun with this. I have high hopes that this will be a nice piece to have in my wardrobe. I'm still on the first ball of yarn, so I don't think I will use a lot of yarn for this either, which is good. My last project is, of course, a new pair of socks. I have picked up a new note from my jar of sock patterns, and this time it said Will O' the Wisp socks by This Handmade Life. It's a free pattern on Ravelry, which is amazing because this is a beautiful, beautiful sock. It's only one size, but it has this beautiful lace. There it is. I'm knitting in Drops Fable again, in the color 602 Silver Fox. It's like not self-striping exactly, but it's kind of has a kind of a striping look. Heel flap and gusset on this one, and I'm knitting on my 2.25 US 1 Chaigu needles, magic loop, which I prefer, and having a lot of fun with these socks. They are very beautiful and it's a fun little lace motif. So that is my pair number 12 for the year that I'm on right now. And I love to pick up these notes that I have in this jar because it's so much fun. So I just have to hurry to finish this so I can pick another pattern. I have a lot of knitting plans, of course, but my next cast on I think will be the Dagmar jacket by Petite Knit. It's going to be a gift for my mother-in-law, who has a significant birthday in July. So to not have to stress too much, I think I have to cast that on soon. And on Saturday I'm going to a knitting festival in Kristiansand, which is only 20 minutes away from where I live. And it's the knitting festival is the whole weekend, but I am going only on Saturday. just to check out the market there, because of course there's going to be a lot of great hand dyers and knitting notions people there to sell their products. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to going there and browse some beautiful yarn. I am thinking maybe I will buy some yarn for a few projects that I have in mind. The Ravelry tea by Hanna Lubben I have been eyeing for a while, and I have the pattern, so I will see if I can find some beautiful yarn for that at this festival. And also the Market Henley by Claire Jackson I really want to knit, so maybe I can find some yarn for that as well. And I'm sure I'll be tempted to buy something else. We'll see. But I like to have a plan when I go to these knitting festivals, because I get so overwhelmed by all the beautiful yarn. So hopefully there will be some time for knitting. I'm going by myself, so I hope that I meet some people that I can hang out with. I know there will be some other podcasters there, so maybe, yeah, and maybe some other nice people I can be chatting to and knitting with. We'll see. I'm very much an introvert, so small talk is not my forte, but I have only good experiences from going to yarn festivals by myself, so yeah, I'm sure it will be okay. And if not, it's only 20 minutes by car to get home again, so we'll see. But I'm sure it will be a good time. Yeah, that's enough ramble for me today, I think. Thank you so much if you made it through this episode. I really, really appreciate that you use some of your time together with me. It means a lot to me to be able to talk about my knitting and share my love for knitting with you all. So thank you so much. Thank you for your encouraging comments and your thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, but you had a good time together with me today, I would appreciate that you consider subscribing. It really helps me to reach more people. And I just have to say thank you. There's been quite a few new subscribers lately. I don't know where you're coming from, but I really appreciate that you have subscribed to my channel. So thank you so much. Okay, that's enough rambling and thank yous from me. I just really love you all. So I hope you have a great day, a beautiful day, and take care of yourself, take care of the people around you. Knit and on something fun, something that gives you a lot of joy. And I will speak to you again in a couple of weeks. Bye, friends. I am wearing the Tulip loop vest today. It's by Other Loops and it's a finished project since last time. This flow of the needles, plied of the needles, flown of the needles. Bum, 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 bum.
Flew off the sticks. Flew off the knitting needles.
Oh, I ramble so much. a wrap.